welcome back. Today the project is I'm going to try to get some pipe in the ground for electricity from the house over to the garage. So see, I got the excavator here. I already started scraping the rocks off the surface here. I'm trying to save the rocks, and then after I dig the trench and backfill it, I'll put the rocks back. Try to keep us out of the mud here. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, so eventually all this is going to get covered with topsoil and the driveway or whatever. So, but for now, for the construction process, I'm trying to keep it clean around here. So I'm going to put a 2-inch pipe in for the primary power out here. We're going to have a 100-amp sub panel out here, and then I'm going to put an extra one in, or just a 1-inch, and that'll be the 1-inch will be for if Jen and I were talking about last night, do we want to be able to flick a switch in the house and turn a light on the barn? We just don't know. It's always a good idea to put an extra in, so we're gonna put in that extra one. So let me get going and get this thing done before the rain tomorrow. Time to switch buckets. Okay, now we got a target. Gonna clean up against the building with a shovel. Call it good, I believe. Alright, I'm down 2 feet there against the house, against the garage, so keep digging. Do what you dig. Dig what you do. Keys are in the door. Okay, time to turn around now. I'm going to start at the house and go back. So, put you guys over here. Alright, so I stopped short, you know, a foot or so, 6, 8 inches, 10 inches, whatever, down here. Because I really didn't feel like, I want to make sure I didn't run into those pipes. Because that one in the middle, the 3-inch, that's the power to the house. So the last thing I need to do is find that. So I left myself, I got to get to about here, where that pipe's going to come up. So I'm going to have to hand dig this out. So always ends up with a shovel, I guess. But I am not going to hit that pipe, so with the excavator. That would not be a good day. This morning when I got here, as soon as I got out of my truck, I thought it was a gunshot. Birds went flying, and I quickly realized it was our transformer. I looked at the meter and we had nothing on the meter, so we had no power. So something blew the transformer. So I called the power company and they came out within an hour, and the guy was down there on the bucket truck, and I said, what happened? And he pointed to the ground and there was a squirrel laying there. I'll show you, I took a picture of it, I'll put it in right here. Apparently the squirrel grounded out the transformer by laying in the wrong spot up there on the wire. I don't really know what happened. So he said 8,000 volts went through that squirrel, so he didn't feel much. It's kind of odd to think that a squirrel can blow your power out, but that's the second time since we've been hooked up that the power went out, so I wonder if that's what happened before. I don't know. Hope it doesn't happen like once a month or something. Got big squirrels around here, I guess. Okay, I believe we got it. There it is. At least 2 feet deep all the way down. All the way over to the barn. So now I'm going to put some sand in the bottom of there. Just a couple inches of sand. Maybe rake it out a little bit. Just get it a little smooth. Put some sand in there, and then I've got 2-inch pipe and 1-inch pipe. Put that in. Put a rope in it. And then backfill it, and then we're ready to go, ready for the electrician. wait to get those with the excavator. Okay, rather than just dump it in, I'm going to place it in because I don't want to put too much. I really don't need a ton down there, I just need a few inches. It's not that long of a trench, so I can just place it in right where I want it. Like I said, this is not even necessary, just belts and suspenders. Little insurance. I got the sand, so I'm going to use it. I wouldn't go out and buy the sand for this, I just happen to have it, so it's left over from the well pipe. So I'll use it up. Alright, we'll drive around and finish up. Well, I just decided I'm going to glue them together and shoot the rope in with a vacuum like the pros do it. There must be a reason that's why they do it that way. So just glue up that side. Glue up the bell. Squeeze them together, turn them, hold it for a minute. And you're good, and that's it. Okay, I got a little ahead of myself. I didn't turn the camera on. I laid as much pipe as I had. Like I said, the store was a little bit short. I misread how much 1 inch I would need. Still got a piece up there, a scrap piece, but I don't have any couplers, so there it is. It's all sitting nice in the sand. I got it just taped to the wall over there to hold it while I backfill it. Almost buried my shovel. Another game of excavator, tractor, basketball. believe that's about all the weight it wants. All right, so I just finished up, and I'm pretty happy with it. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it good enough for a construction site? I believe it is. It's getting late in the day, so I'm going to get out of here. I still got a little stone spread. I'll pick up some more of these rocks, grade it out with the bucket a little more, but that's what we're left with. You see the two pipes coming up for the building here. This is as far as I got. I stayed way back from the end so that I have room to move those around. I think I'll come in here with I'll have to get another piece of 2-inch and probably another length of 1-inch, maybe a couple 45s. I'll 45 that little corner just so I'm not trying to bend this. It'd just be easier with the 45s. And then I'll come up with those 90s. I'll have to get a couple of couplers. And then I'll come up here next to where the service goes into the house. So that's it. That's how I do it. I've done this, I don't know, many times, maybe 10 or 15 times. The only thing I didn't have that maybe I should have put in is the tape that says electric line buried below. You know, I did that out at the street. I just don't have any. This is on my, up at my house. I'm not too worried about it. So you can clearly see, you see the pipe over here. You see the pipe over here. Doesn't take a genius to figure out there's a pipe there. So I'm not too worried about it. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this one up. Anyway, if you'd like to follow along in our house build, consider subscribing to the channel. Click the like button if you like this one. And we'll see you next time from White Pine Woods. So long. Okay, Jen came today and finished it up for me after we picked up some more pipe. So we got a 45. 45's going over to 90s. Again, the 1-inch is just an extra. The 2 inches for the power to the barn. So, Sadie, jump on the tractor, fill this in. Let's go.